Hitman is the latest original film from Netflix. It's categorized as a comedy because it's trying to find a genre. Co-writer and star Glen Powell plays the role of Gary Johnson, a college professor who dabbles in undercover work for the local PD. One day, Dwight from The Walking Dead, who looks way worse here, is suspended, putting electronics expert Gary into undercover roles, where he dons the persona of a hitman. And I came to realize, are there really no hitmen? Like, everybody that you talk to, hey, I need this done. Is it always an undercover guy? Because I'm kind of under the impression after watching this. And Gary's pretty good at pulling off these roles. He puts on makeup, he changes his hair, he tries to fit the hitman the Mark would want. And this continues for way longer than it should. Feels like we're about an hour in before we're introduced to our female lead, Adria Arjona, who plays Madison, a would-be client of our fictional hitman, whom he turns away and gets to clean up her life. And then they, of course, go out on dates. Adria is one of these actresses who's found on the back lot over at Netflix, bouncing between projects. Yeah, we'll put you in Narcos. Okay, sure. Oh, okay, you're available for that 6 Underground. All right. And she's mad cute. And recently divorced. I think a wood is in order. And Glen probably should have been last year's sexiest man alive. But here, I think a lot of girls will find him appealing. It's just unfortunate he can't seem to write a story. Because in nearly 2 hours, this dragged on and on. I am like waiting here. When does this become True Lies or even Gross Point Blank? This is a comedy, right? When's there going to be some mistaken identity? When's he going to run into the real hitman? When's there going to be some kind of action? But no, Hitman is from director Richard Linklater, who hasn't made a movie I like. Granted, I haven't seen a lot of his catalog, but most of it is meandering, plotless crap. Looking at you dazed and confused. Oh, it's a slice of life. It's the last day of school. Oh wow, that movie's so cool because it has drugs. British people could have really done something with this concept of the fake hitman being mistaken for a real one, and he has to actually kill somebody. He gets into this whole John Wick world. Like, there could have been something cool here. Instead, you are just waiting for some kind of plot twist. And that twist is, spoilers, Madison actually kills her ex-husband, who she has $1 million bounty on, essentially, because of a recent insurance policy. And Dwight from The Walking Dead, he kind of realizes this, but they kill him and completely get away with it. Netflix movie. Listed as a 2023 film, maybe this was sold to Netflix more than an original concept at Netflix. Sold to Netflix because nobody else wanted it. Well, yeah, you have lifeless direction from a guy who has been grandfathered into making movies. Oh, you made independent films before it was a thing. Whoa, here's another project. Boyhood. At one point, Hitman wants to be sexy, and Adria has actually covered things up in ways that one would not expect a nobody to get away with. Look closely and she is donning pasties in Narcos, and here Glen Powell's hands are quite lucky. But this vibe doesn't even last. What are we doing with this movie other than plugging Sennheiser? Reluctantly, I give Hitman 2 out of 4 stars.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.